Since the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa, members of the Caribbean Conference of Seventh-day Christians gathered with one mission: to serve. Bags of food, clothing, hygiene supplies, water, and even ice were packed with care. 150 care packages, each one representing hope for a family affected by the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. Our destination, Lottery District, deep in the hills of Montego Bay, St. James, a community still struggling in the quiet shadows of the storm's devastation. With the help of the Freeport Police, we began the long journey, one that would test our endurance and our faith. From the moment we entered the area, the need was visible. Hurricane Melissa had left behind a trail of destruction, homes shattered, roads blocked, families marooned by a single damaged entrance. To reach, we had to take a longer, more challenging route, winding through damaged paths and fallen terrain, but through it all, we pressed on. As we approached the Lottery District, the devastation grew more apparent. The farther we went, the more isolated and forgotten the communities appeared. Many residents had lost everything: homes, belongings, and the peace they once knew. Yet they stood with dignity. They're hopeful. Their resilience was indeed humbling. We began distributing the care packages: food, clothing, hygiene items, and water. Residents formed neat lines, patiently waiting, warm and welcoming despite their hardships. Some shared their experiences, others expressed gratitude, most simply expressed relief that someone had remembered them.
God bless you.
Median? Okay, for you. Okay.
Yes, it was licking out my boyfriend out and what lick them and fool. That's where the man really comes from.
Okay, because you have no houses.
Everything gone, nothing. Everybody. 95% of them was just off the windows and every black book.
Still lottery? What is the name of it?
Where we now? Where we live? It's here in Sunderland here. And the post office, right? Go right on the corner here, so there's a square around here, where you get the post office. The post office is lottery post office. So when you come in again, you come at the lottery post office. Right on the corner. And the first I've seen this.
No.
Nobody at all comes to us down here. So everything is up that side. Yeah. It's like we down here, so we are like maroon. Yeah, nobody don't know we down this side.
At the lottery primary school, now serving as a shelter, 9 adults and 3 children were living in temporary refuge, their homes completely destroyed. Many of the board structures in the community were gone, swept away or flattened by Melissa's force. Still, the atmosphere was one of cooperation and quiet strength. Throughout the day, residents spoke of their struggles, their fears, their losses, but also their hope. Their words reminded us why this mission mattered, why the long journey, the blocked roads, and the challenges were all worth it. If this is the first persons have been coming to assist you in the community, and you have never received anything?
Just some cook food.
Yeah?
Say me see a lot come, me never get none yet, but that one I look good because you have woman something where you have to use the month. Then remember, so we still and now we go come more than once in the month. Actually come 2 times to 1 month into this year. And my business, me can't go there, no, my business mash up. I'm a market, tap down, river run through. I know me stress up, me turn up on my best and I'm
I thank you very much, people, because you have helped the community. People very much.
Thank you. Our volunteers worked tirelessly. Though they went the entire day with nothing to eat, their spirits remained high. They shared their stories, laughter, and reflection on their way back. Tell us about your day.
Today was a day that will never leave my head. The journey was long and terrible, but the need was great. I'm happy I could assist those who were badly affected. I am not sure if I will go back to that location. However, I will continue to help.
The experience was good and bad. I mean, the place wasn't pretty, but I'm glad that we went and we could help persons. So, yeah.
Would you do it again?
Yeah, I would, but not so far.
It was a good day, you know. It's a joy helping others. I know we come out as a Caribbean conference supporting others. So you can look forward as the team goes and do more. Just look forward and big up, you know.
And my experience, what I experienced today, I've never experienced this in my entire life. But guess what? I thank God that I could assist and help some persons that are in need.
and of course I will do it again.
So hey guys, I came on the road trip with Caribbean Conference Church to visit the Hurricane Melissa victims. We went to St. James today, and I'm telling you, it is very devastating. However, the people seem to be in good spirit. They weren't stressed as I thought, but they were glad to receive the packages that we brought for them. And basically, it's mostly the board houses were hit down. The strong houses, the roof here and there and stuff. Overall, my experience, it is one to remember, and if I would do it again, yes. Bye. Good evening, everyone. My journey today was of an experience that tells me how much I must appreciate life, and the little that we have, we must show our gratitude. Yes, it was a day that we share whatever we have, knowing that people out there are in need more than us, and we are grateful for that.
Today was, I like the fact that we got to areas that persons would have not experienced aid for some time, and for me you can see the need, and also that I'm grateful that we were the ones who could have assisted them in the first place, and God knows I would want to go back just for that, not the journey, but just for that.
And again, I will say, even if the journey is long, I think those are the people who are the farthest who really need the help. Right? And when they say, nobody no come down here, so it reached me. It reached me. And that we were the ones to actually offer help or give aid to them. So I would do it again and say, God bless you all. I really thank you for coming. I felt also that persons were looking out for each other too. It's very rare though, but there were 1 or 2 cases where people asked for themselves, but there were many who said, I saw a man, he got a package and he said, let me move from here because I got my package already. And I said, I like that.
Even the one that was in the line, and he was like, listen, I hold me and hold the line. Make sure to put on my bag, you know. No, go there. 5.
And he said the first 5. And the first 5.
Make sure to put on my bag, you know. Me, the fact that sometimes we take things for granted. Ice.
Me carry ice to me and you.
They were very appreciative.
I know you carry ice for the team. Brought ice for the team.
Exactly.
So we were actually the first ones to realize
If you ask what are the most things we must get? Water. Everybody have 1,000.
That's why I said when I went, I expected to see
also
worse,
the
but I
river
realized
Let me just
that they were okay. Just more food and water was the most important.
And what we never care like detergent, we need to probably look for that next time. Because they have a whole heap of clothes.
They had some.
There were 1 and 2 washing soap. There were washing soap.
I'm so happy.
Today is normally our worship day. But giving today I worshipped. That's it. Today I worship by giving.
And then the worship session when we were coming back, that was a blessing.
Our volunteers were grateful for the opportunity to serve. For many, yes, the experience was life-changing, and many expressed their desire to return. It is affirmed that this is not our last visit, and our conference remains dedicated to supporting communities most in need.
Hi everyone, firstly I want to express heartfelt gratitude to the Caribbean Conference, our member churches and the members who have contributed greatly to this cause. Today we went to Lottery District, in which we distributed roughly 150 care packages to residents who have been affected by Hurricane Melissa. Truly, it was an overwhelming experience to see the devastation that has taken place. However, the persons there, they are resilient, they are strong, and I'm confident that they will build back. They were very much appreciative of our efforts, and so therefore we trust that our little help contribution will go a far way in aiding their recovery. This is an ongoing process as a part of our mandate in reaching members of the community through our outreach programs, and so this is something that we will continue. And so again, I want to express heartfelt gratitude to the volunteers and all the persons who made this possible, and hopefully we'll be on the road again soon. God bless you, and we'll keep in touch.